at 4. This is really hard to speak in. Welcome. It is so good to have you who is with us today. Let me know. Put your names on the chat so I can give you a shout out. Everyone enjoying the sun? I cannot wait to get out of the sun. I'm really excited to do this, but then I'm really excited to be out in the sun. Anyone got any fun things they're planning to do? Anyone looking forward to Easter? Anyone got any fun ideas? Who's ready for the next lift of lockdown? I'm really ready. I can't wait. Yes, what am I wearing? Guess. Have a think. It's a homemade costume. Looks really nice, I think. I think everyone should go around. This could be a new fashion craze. Can you see all of it? If I step back, that might be a bit better, actually. Anyone got any ideas what this is? Put it on the chat. Hi, Diane. Hi, all of Diane's children. It's great to have you with us. Who else is here? I'm guessing the Waltons are here. So hi, Martha. Hi, Lottie. Hi, Hamish. It's good to have you. Anyone got any idea what I am wearing? Anyone at all? If we're doing Moses as a hint, it's probably not as cool as the last one. The last one had a sparkler. That was really good. Anyway, put it in the chat. We are now going to do a song, obviously. Always start with a song. I'm going to attempt... Oh, sorry. Thank you, Alex. Obviously, welcome. This is Families at 4. This is the last one, and we have been doing the Walk of Fame. Here it is. Walk of Fame, we've been looking at all of the Bible's famous heroes, their superstars, who they think are amazing, and who are just super cool, and reasons why. We are with Moses again today. Here he is. Here's Moses. Let my people go is the catchphrase I would give for him, but there's a lot of other catchphrases I'd give as well, but I probably couldn't say them on a kid's thing. Anyway, so let my people go, that's Moses. We're going to be saying that a lot today, but before we do that, we are obviously going to sing. And Hamish, you are correct. It's a pyramid. Well done. I am Egypt, obviously. This is what Egypt looks like if you had cardboard and about an hour to make your costume. It's really painful, just so you all know. So that's sacrifice for you guys. Okay, I'm going to try and do the actions to this song in a pyramid. That's worth your Sunday afternoons, isn't it? So, Alex, play the song. Let's get going. Stand up. I'm not doing a stretch or anything. We're just going to do it. All right.
Here we are, people of faith, some with smiles, others with fears that they face. Here we come, ready to bring who we are. God is good. God is good to us. All through time, every hour, every minute, God is good. God is good.
There we go. Yay, God is good. Best song. I love that song. It's almost as good as Slingshot. Great. Who else has joined us? Hey, Regina, which means hello to Divine and Favor. Great to have you with us. I'm a pyramid, in case you missed that part, because we are doing Moses part 2 today. If you remember from last week, they were slaves in Egypt. We're going to be thinking about that in a second. But God had a plan. God had a plan. He gave Moses a special job to do to get them out of there. And we are going to be thinking about that today. It's going to get messy. It's going to get hilarious. Okay, so before we do anything, it is time for the challenge. And because we were thinking about how God's people were slaves to the Egyptians, we are going to be doing Pharaoh Says today, which is Simon Says, but with Pharaoh, obviously. So I'm going to be telling you to do something, doing that action. If I don't say Pharaoh Says, don't do it, okay? So if I say Pharaoh Says, do it. If I say just an action, so if I say Pharaoh says pick your nose, you pick your nose. If I say stand on one leg, you don't stand on one leg. Everyone got it? Parents, you can see who's out or not, or just give them like 5 lives or something. We're just going to go for it. Okay, so let's have some music on, Alex, and let's get going. So, Pharaoh says jog on the spot. Let's get loose. Pharaoh says gives your hips a wiggle as you do this. Oh yeah, that feels good. Okay, well, not good for long because Pharaoh says build a wall. Go build a wall. I can't really do it. I've got a pyramid in the way. You know, build a wall. Fantastic. Stop building a wall. No, Pharaoh never let them stop building a wall. Pharaoh says stop building a wall, but keep on jogging on the spot. Pharaoh says keep jogging on the spot. Get those hips going. Okay. Pharaoh says make bricks. Pharaoh says, keep making bricks. Pharaoh says, get running. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. Pharaoh says, do 10 star jumps. That was a bit too many, I think. Okay, Pharaoh says, sit down. Pharaoh says, stand up. Pharaoh says, sit down. Stand up. Did you stand up? Okay, Pharaoh says run on the spot again. Pharaoh says lift up one leg. Pharaoh says lift up the other leg. Lift up the other leg. Did I get you? I don't know. You probably guys are too good for me. Okay, here we go. Pharaoh says jump up and down. Pharaoh says spin around while jumping. Pharaoh says jump around, spinning on the spot with a triangle shape on your head like me. Pharaoh says stop. Oh, I'm really dizzy. Gonna give you 2 seconds to just calm down from that. Whew. Oh, we're over. We're done. Well done, guys. I'm just going to sort out my mess down here. There's a bin sheet because it's going to get really, really messy. So today, are you still with me? Is everyone okay? Hi, Katrina. That means Ellie's here. Hi, Ellie. Today, we are looking about how God is going to save his people. So, let me just tell you one more time. The Israelites, they're God's people, are slaves to the Egyptians, people from Egypt. And it's really, really bad. But this is what God says to them. Therefore, say to the Israelites, I am the Lord, and I will bring you out from under the yokes, that means slavery, of the Egyptians. I will free you from being slaves to them, and I will redeem you with an outstretched arm and a mighty hand, basically with lots of power. The next one, acts of judgment, sorry. And next bit. I will take you as my own people, and I will be your God. Then you will know that I am the Lord your God, who brought you out under the yoke, which means slavery, of the Egyptians. Now, just keep that verse up there, Alex. Now, can you imagine being a slave? You've been a slave for 400 years. You're obviously not 400 years old, but you've been a slave for all of your life. And suddenly, some random dude turns up and says, this is what God's saying. He's about to save you. Would you believe him? I don't know. Alex, you're going to need to come up here now. Okay. But God says this, And to prove that he says this, he brings 10 plagues on the Egyptians. Now, plagues are just kind of what we're in at the moment, like really, really bad things that hurt a lot of people and bring a lot of death. And what's going to happen is, they're going to happen to me. Alex is going to throw every plague at me. So that's going to be really enjoyable for you guys to watch. I hope I'll be able to speak at the end of it. But what's going to happen is, we're going to do kind of a mini run through of what happens over these chapters in Exodus. So at the start, I'm going to say, Moses says, and you've got to say, let my people go, like that, okay? So I'll say, Moses says, and you'll say, do you have any idea? Let my people go. Practice it one more time. Let my people go. And then I'll say, and Pharaoh said, this is the easy one, no! Okay, so practice that at home. No! Okay? So before every plague, I'm going to say, Moses said, let my people go. Because obviously they're slaves, they need to be freed. And Pharaoh says, no! Okay, so you get the easy job, deafening your parents, and I get the hard job of actually having the plagues happen to me. Okay, so here we go. Let's get in the scene, everybody. Moses is up to Pharaoh. Moses says to Pharaoh, let my people go. And what does Pharaoh say? No! Now, do you think God will save them? Do you think God will do as he promised? Let's find out. So, the first plague is God turns the whole of the Nile, which is like their river, source of all life, basically their entire water system, to blood. So, Alex, please cover me in blood. I really should have worn an apron. This is disgusting. Okay, so that's the first plague. We get covered in blood. The second plague is... Oh, stop it, Alex. This is gross. Oh, I look like I've been shot. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so, this is going all over me. It's fine. It's not going to stain. We're all okay. So, second plague is frogs. So Moses goes to Pharaoh. What does he say? Shout it out. Let my people go! And Pharaoh says, even though the Nile is dripping in blood right now, no way. So what does Moses go? He's like, right, that's it. It's time for some frogs. So Alex, hit me with some frogs. There were frogs everywhere. There was frogs in the bedroom. There was frogs in the kitchen. There was frogs in the oven. There was frogs in the kettle. Every single place you looked, there was frogs. Oh, gosh, it's already a mess down here. Okay, so then comes the next one. I'm going to combine these three together. There were gnats, which are like bugs. There were flies. You all know what a fly is. And there was locusts. Not in that order, but we're just going to combine them in the same way. Okay, so there were gnats, flies, and locusts. And every single time Moses goes to Pharaoh, let my people go. And Pharaoh says, no. Okay, do you think God's still going to deliver his people? Do you think he's not? No, it's not that. It's that one. Okay, can I just show everyone? We've got the rice, which is the gnats. We've got the... flies, which is the flour, and we've got the locusts, which is the couscous, just so you know. And it's all going to get thrown at me in the one go because it's just easier that way. Okay, Alex, here we go. Do you want to put any more blood on so it actually gets stuck to me? Go on this side. Yeah. Oh, gosh, grim. This is not real life. Oh, this isn't what happened in the plagues, but I just wanted it to look cool. Okay, Alex, 3, 2, 1, hit me with it. I'm really sorry. It's slightly on the microphone. I'm really sorry, Adrian. I will clean it. Okay, so there we go. That's the next plague. Okay, the next plague is a bit easier for me. It is livestock. So what did Moses say to Pharaoh? He says, let my people go. And what does Pharaoh say? He says, no. So here come the livestock. Okay, so now comes the really, really fun one. Forget that livestock. We'll leave it. Okay, then come... Thank you, Alex. The boils. Okay, boils are really, really painful sores on your body. I've got jelly being thrown at me. Don't eat it, Alex. They're boils. They're disgusting. Okay, so here we go. What are we going to say? Moses said, let my people go. And Pharaoh said, no. So Moses was like, here's some boils. Okay, we're close. Oh, I forgot one of them. It's fine. It's fine. We won't bother with that. So then it was hail and water and ice. And I was going to get covered in ice. Oh, there's some water over there. Can you go get some water? It's in that mug. So let's practice. Moses said, let my people go. And Pharaoh said, no. So then Moses was like, here's some hail. Do you think God's still going to deliver them even after all of these plagues? I don't know. Okay, we've got one final thing. Two final plagues, actually. The next one was darkness. Where did your wallet go? That was the darkness thing, Alex. Okay, so you put that over the camera because it's dark in it. So there we go. After all of these plagues, after all of this mess, there was just complete and total darkness and silence for 3 days. And God brought one final plague, and he said, after this plague, this is it. You're going to be let go. And this is the really, really sad one. So I'm just going to shine a light on my face. So it's darkness everywhere. And God's like, okay, I'm going to bring a plague that's going to bring the biggest sadness in the whole of Egypt. Such sadness that will never, ever happen again. But after this, Pharaoh will let your people go. After all of this mess, Pharaoh will let your people go. And everything happened just as God said. That night there was a great cry in all of Egypt. They were so sad. They were so, so sad. It had got the worst it had ever been. But the next day, Pharaoh got up and said, you and your people can go. God has won. And that was it. God saved his people. He stopped them from being slaves. Amazing things happened after. It was absolutely incredible. But God saved his people. And this is the last thing I'm going to say to you. This is the last thing I'm going to say to you at Families at Four. After all of this stuff we've done, after all that we've learned, this is the thing that I'm going to ask you to learn and take home. God is king. He's the one that brought those plagues. He's the one that saved his people. He is the one who is completely in control. When you follow God, no matter how big his opponent looks, I mean, Pharaoh was pretty powerful. No matter how big that person looks, God is going to win. When you follow God, you are on the winning side because God is king. Fantastic. I'm just going to... Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Thank you, Alex. Okay, so we're done. Fantastic. Well done. Thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed that. We are going to do one final song of all through history because we're thinking about how God sticks with his people no matter what. He is worth following. Okay, I'm going to keep on going with the actions. Let's go.
Noah built the most enormous boat that kept the birds and animals afloat. The Lord was good, the Lord was strong, and Noah lived his life for him. Moses led his people through the sea, taking them away from slavery. humble shepherd boy became a king. The Lord was good, the Lord was strong, and David lived his life for him. Daniel was inside a lion's den, but God brought him to safety once again. The Lord was good, the Lord was strong, and Daniel lived his life for him. Get to know our God again. The Lord is good, the Lord is strong, and we will live our lives for Him.
Oh my gosh, I have so much flour in my face. Great, so we're done. I'm going to have to clean this up now, which is fantastic. But thank you so much for joining us over these past 3 months. We have loved having you. I can't wait to see you all in real life. We'll definitely be seeing you at Easter. But take this home with you. God is King. Following Him, no matter what it looks like, you are on the winning side. He is worth trusting. That's our main thing over these past 3 months, is He is worth trusting. He is worth having faith in. So a really cool take-home activity, if you've got Netflix, or if you want to pay for a DVD, is watch Prince of Egypt. That's like one of the best films that has ever been made. It is beautiful, it is wonderful, it's fantastic. You've got time over Easter, give that a watch. If not, you can I don't know, do something else. Actually go outside and not be on the screen. That'll be fantastic. But thanks so much for joining us. It's been a joy to have you. God is King. Following Him, you are on the winning side. Goodbye and thanks for coming. Lots of love.